Can you hear me? How's that? Oh.
Chris Classic 2016. First of all, I'm a New York nigga. New kicks, new chicks, and new fitted. You could put me anywhere, I'ma kick it. 125th G-Dep, let's get it. I hate when niggas say you make real hip-hop. I will still fuck your bitch in Gucci flip-flops. The problem is if I say anything intelligent, you call it conscious like it's somehow not relevant. I agree that this ain't really for KOD, but say la vie out the bows in the SUV. On my way to the Black Oscars, the late Oscar Grant is getting on it. Somebody tell Ryan Coogler he's a monster.
Welcome to the Misfits of Comedy podcast. It's your boy CD Travels in the house. It's another beautiful day in the ATL. Hot as shit.
Woo. Hot as hell this summer.
Bunch of 90s, and then that's climate change. But this is also the time of year that I hate because even though there's no school bus outside and traffic's supposed to move faster, you dickheads find a way to still fuck up traffic because the sun is in your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many accidents I seen today, just this morning at 6:45 in the morning because the sun is in your eye?
That's a goddamn shame.
Y'all are goddamn driving 30 miles per hour on 20 because the sun is in your eye. And it's not just cars, it's big ass 18-wheelers. So now we all look like we dripping molasses. We just slow as fuck. And y'all still getting accidents driving 30 miles per hour. How, Sway? How? Like, the fuck are you doing? I got a whole thing. Sunglasses, visors, do all that shit. It's not hard. What are we talking about? It's the summertime. The sun is out. If it rains, oh, forget it. If it's foggy, fucking stay home. Like, it doesn't. Y'all can't drive in no weather. I'm convinced. Don't let it snow for the thought of it.
Don't let it snow in Atlanta. The whole place shuts down.
So I got that right off my chest because I was like, oh my God, when I come get to the podcast? You motherfuckers added the extra 20 minutes to my ride just for the sun. So I got my guest today, Mr. Rob Panetti.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the show.
Very happy to be here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell the good people where you from.
I am from Wisconsin, Florida, and most recently Atlanta. Been in Atlanta for quite a while. So I got like a weird accent. Sometimes I'm saying y'all and over yonder, and other times I sound like I'm from Chicago.
He's from Chicago.
Okay, there you go. The Bears.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you from cheese country?
Yeah, man.
Brett
Favre, and even before that, man, Bart Starr, and the Packers go way back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
How long you been doing comedy?
Officially a year. So I did, some stand-up like here and there, but I got serious about it a year ago when I started my open mic.
Tell everybody where you open mic at. That's because this is where we met at.
Yeah. Open mic, I do an open mic at the Aurora Cineplex in Roswell, Georgia, every first and third Saturday.
It's a cool setup, too. It's action in the movie theater.
Yes, actually in the movie theater, we got the most comfortable seats in the business. If we're not funny, you can just take a nap.
I nodded off on the few.
Yeah, there's like reclining seats and they're heated and shit. Yeah.
So I got introduced to him through Ani because she was going up, and I was like, all right, let me go over to see, get a couple minutes. She wanted me to support her, and it was a cool setup. They invited me to do my own little feature out there, so it was a good time. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's literally like a movie theater. Yeah. The theater seat and all that kind of shit like that, and it's funny, man. To think there's a movie theater that allows you to do comedy, that's dope.
Yeah, you know it's a good time. We try to keep it light, and it's there's really no restrictions. You can say whatever you want.
You can.
People may or may not laugh because we are in the burbs, and you have to deal with a different audience than you might be used to. But it's still a lot of fun.
I love pushing the envelope in that room.
Yeah,
man. It's a good room. It's a good room. So, a year. What made you decide to jump into it? What made you decide? What was your first show?
First time I was ever on stage, Jessica, it's all good, put me on stage at the Last in Laugh in, shout out to Jessica in Woodstock. And then I did a couple open mics at the Laughing Skull, and then I started my own open mic.
Damn, you saw early. Yeah. It took me a minute to start my own. Okay.
Hey, man, that's the other thing is, tomorrow's promised to no one.
That's fair.
You could have gotten a car accident on the way over here and died. So if there's anything you want to do in this life, you should go and do it now.
Okay. So what have you learned in this 1 year of doing stand-up comedy? You think it's a lot easier than you thought it was, or you realize it's a lot harder? Because people come up to you like, I can do comedy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you feel about that?
It's consistency makes a difference. You got to embrace the grind, and you got to continuously do it, because if you're just doing it here and there, you're never going to get any better. I see a lot of comics come to my mic over and over again, and they're working on the same 5 minutes, and they don't really change anything. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. And I'm like, guys, you're supposed to be trying out new stuff. You're supposed to be growing. You're supposed to be finding stuff that really hits. Yeah. You've been saying that same shit for almost a year now, and nobody's ever laughed.
I hate that shit.
Nobody's ever laughed. So I swear some of them are gluttons for punishment. They just want to see how long they can sit there in the silence. I'm like, man, that's not how this is supposed to work. But
I think the last time I was there, I said, let's 3-year comic shit. I was like, hold on, he gonna say this? She's like, oh my God, again. He said the same shit he was saying last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I hate that shit. Try some new. It's an open mic, fellas.
Yeah, come up with new stuff.
Shooting in the gym. Try some new trick shots, motherfucker.
Absolutely.
I definitely try some shit today. Fuck it. I'm like, let me see what I get away with. Okay, that shit worked. I'm gonna keep that shit. So 1 year, you doing that. What room have you been in and you were like, ugh, tough room. I don't know. This room.
Tough room?
What's your favorite room?
Really like Alley Stage in Marietta.
Alley Stage is dope.
Yeah, Alley Stage is great. Tommy P runs a great show up there. Really comic centered. They really are comic friendly.
Is it really an audience, or is it a bunch of comics in the audience?
Depends. I think I've been there where it was just comics, and I've been there where they had a really good crowd. But it's the same thing at almost all open mics. That's happened to me at the Laughing Skull. The best time I ever had at the Laughing Skull was because this Indian dude from Georgia Tech lost fantasy football, and he had to do stand up as to pay his debt, and he brought out like 20 frat brothers and their dates. The place was packed with Indians, and they were loving it. They were so much fun. Yeah, it was really a fun time. But I mean, that was just a roll of the dice that guy happened to be there at the same time as me, and that's why the crowd was so big and so hot. Other times, it's comedians and their significant others. Other times, it's just fucking comedians. That's that's life doing open mics.
Yeah, I don't think I've been to school with this comedian, but yeah, when there's a room full of comedians, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do no time. You gonna do time, CJ? I absolutely will not.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers ain't come here and laugh. They came to steal some shit.
I'm only a year in, so I still have hope.
Yeah, good luck with it. When you start hearing your shit on the road, you're like, hold the fuck, wait a minute.
Motherfucker.
Yep, they never laugh, and they in there like, he said what I could make that shit better.
Right.
He should have said this.
Okay. Put a different spin on it.
Anybody that you want to work with?
Almost everybody.
So almost everybody.
Yeah, I'd love to work with almost anybody. I'm really, like I said, I'm a year in. I'm eager to do some things and collaborate. Some of the guys that have come through my Comedy Kumite show have been really funny, and would love to collaborate with any of them. Somebody like a Matt Guy, Cedric Sheffield.
Cedric, yep.
Some people you see are they're up and coming. Yeah, they're going places, and they're really funny.
Yeah, Sheffield's been on the show. That's my guy. Any gems have you gotten from other seasoned comedians, or have you got a chance to work with that gave you something that you're like, I can take that with me?
So I haven't gotten from seasoned comedians. I did get something from Barry Katz, the manager.
Okay.
So about a little over a month ago, me and my partner Vashant set up a show in Alpharetta, and he is a friend of Barry Katz. You guys know who Barry Katz is? Chappelle's manager, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
And he came out, and he watched the show, and he gave us a whole bunch of advice and things to do. And he really said social media and consistency on social media is the key to building a big following. And don't be afraid to post shit that you might not think is your A+ stuff, because you're not sure. It might hit. You don't know, but you got to put it out there. And I thought that was really some sound advice, especially for me, because I can't be a road comedian. I got too many goddamn kids.
How many kids you got?
I got 4 kids.
I got 4 kids too.
Yeah.
All right. No pull-out game.
All right. No, man. I like to shoot up the club. So.
How old age is your kids?
What age is your kids? 19, 14, 2, and 6 months.
Wow. God, not 6 months. God,
two marriages.
Okay,
so,
I got multiple marriages too.
Yeah. So you know.
Tell you what the things you like. Get some of your favorite jokes. I'm like, my man love black girls. He be talking that Coco, but it's tell her how you
love black girls. Love black girls. Always have. I think it started with that damn Thelma on Good Times. Bernadette Stannis. She's gorgeous, man.
She's still bad.
She's a gilf today. You can Google her. Yeah, she absolutely can. She was amazing, and I kind of saw her at like 9 years old, and she. That was it. I knew I couldn't fuck around with G.I. Joe no more. I had to put away these childish things.
So,
I become a man that day.
What the family said. Yeah. The family what their thought process was.
My family was okay with it. Okay. And if they weren't, they didn't tell me. I don't know. I'm kind of it's weird. I'm not the black sheep of my family. I'm like the white sheep of my family. And you know, everybody just goes okay because I kind of have a different take on most things. But they were fine. And my first wife's family was great. I was really fortunate enough to marry into a very large black family in 2003. Okay. So I've been at the cookout for a long time.
Nice.
And
what have you learned from being at the cookout?
Shout out to my Newsom family.
Okay, all right.
That greens and macaroni and cheese. Wow. Is about as good.
Do you let them touch?
Really good. You
let them touch?
Uh-huh.
Do you let them touch? You know, some people like, I don't like my mac and cheese and my
Oh no, I mix them together. That's what I'm talking about. I mix them together. That's what I'm saying.
I like them separate.
It's the combo.
You gotta have them juices touching each other.
You get the cheesiness and the
yeah.
You don't like collards? Oh,
I
love me some good collards.
Because my friend Slick makes them very well.
Yeah.
Before that, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm not a soul food person, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like macaroni and cheese, fried chicken, but that's about all.
About it.
Yeah, I'm a dabbler when it comes to the soul food, but greens and mac and cheese is definitely my thing.
Okay.
And also, did you know that pies are racist?
No, I want to hear.
Black people eat sweet potato pie.
That's true.
And white people eat pumpkin pie.
That's true.
And never the twain shall meet. Because I'd go to all these events, and I was the only white guy there, and whoever was hosting knew that they would make one pumpkin pie for me, and it would be.
There you go. This for you.
Rob,
this for everybody else.
Here's your pie. Here's the 3 sweet potato pies for everybody else.
I was like, no, I want sweet potato.
Yeah.
You eat pumpkin pie?
You like pumpkin pie? Okay.
Man, okay. I mean, I think I've had it, but I don't be killing myself.
I don't have any difference. I'll eat pumpkin or sweet potato or apple.
All right, man, you're fucking up my premise here. I said only black people.
No, I love apple pie. I know that's what white people think. I heard too, but I'll eat some apple pie. Mm-hmm. And some ice cream.
Oh yeah. Ice cream is definitely my weakness. I try to keep it out of the house.
Man, listen.
It's a gateway drug for other foods.
It is.
It's like, ooh.
Have you been to the black church yet?
Not a lot. I've been to some, but not a lot. Never was really super into church in general.
Okay. All right. I was gonna say, I know it's an experience. Mm-hmm. A lot of my white friends be like, oh, damn, y'all in here for hours.
Yeah. That's the thing.
I'm getting hungry.
Like, it's noon.
We didn't even get to the sermon yet. We didn't get to the sermon yet.
Yeah.
No, we had 3 baptisms, a baby dedication, a play.
And just when you think you leave, somebody gets the Holy Ghost.
Right.
And so now
unless somebody get the Holy Ghost and run around the church, you got to stop. You know what I'm saying? You had 3 solos. You're on the 5th collection. And it's 2:30. It's 2.5 hours in. He ain't even going to his sermon yet, brother. Just take your shoes off.
Mm-hmm.
Kick your feet. I grew up in a goddamn. I went to Catholic school. No, I did everything. Baptist, Scientology for a little bit with my dad. Yeah, that shit was weird. But at the time, it's called a church. It's called a Church of Religious Science at the time. The motherfuckers definitely upgraded.
Jesus.
But I knew when I saw the building and I saw that we went to in the building, I said, oh, that's Scientology. I didn't know. Mm-hmm. That shit was a big cement building with 3 windows.
Yeah.
And the whole show, I was like, yeah, that was Scientology. My dad told me about Church of Religious Science. Them niggas was slick.
Science fiction religion,
man. That shit was weird. But going to a Catholic church, man. The workout you get from standing up, kneeling down, standing up, kneeling down.
Yeah.
It's 45 minutes. They hit that 45-minute mark perfectly. They speak in Latin, so that shit be like, I'm like, oh my god, this motherfucker talking Latin the whole time. You got the little myrrh and shit. So you smell that
swinging
shit.
the thing back and forth with the fumes or
all
whatever.
night. So you got that weird fucking smelling shit. And the worst part is the communion, right? Everybody got to go up to the front, kneel in front of this white guy that puts this goddamn communion on your tongue. Hey, put it in my hand. I know where the fuck your hands been. You about to give me herpes.
Yeah, that's kind of like needlessly sexualizing this
very
whole
much.
thing.
Because he do it too slow. He go,
it's a little
body of Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking weirdo. Give me my
Spend
shit.
a little too much time there,
And
father.
then they come around with the cup, and everybody drinks from the same spot, and then he wipe it off at the side. No, nigga, you about to fuck me up. Give me mono. I don't want to drink that shit. I'm a trip passing the blood today. Just give me the body. I used to get in trouble all the time. Like, you gotta drink it. No. I'm drinking that shit. Then confessions, which is always, I thought, was the weirdest and dumbest shit ever. Nobody else do that shit except them. To this day, nobody can give me a reason for that.
It's blackmail. And so the priest has got something over you.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes
so,
sense.
He can
manipulate
you.
After work.
I would have to make it fun.
Yeah, I ran out of shit to say. Like, let me see how crazy this shit get. What you did? What you did? All right. So I go like, I threw a pencil at the teacher. I told my mom, fuck you. I said, so what I gotta do? You got it. You did all that? Yes. And now it's just this week.
And I had 137 impure thoughts.
Right. He's like, you gotta do 30 Hail Marys, 3 Beatitudes, 5 Lord Prayers. And that's it. We go. God is cool with me after that.
Baptist Scientologist?
Man, I dabbled. I dabbled a little bit all the religions.
Wow, man. Okay.
I dabbled. The only thing I haven't done is goddamn Mormons and fucking Jehovah's Witness. And dabbled in everything. And now, last thing was down to denominational, but yeah, I dabbled a little bit of everything. So Catholic school definitely taught me some shit. That shit was funny as hell. I had a good time. I got a lot of crazy ass stories. All right, so ask a lot of comedians this, right? You have your last dollar to your name. They come into the Fox Theater, dead or alive. Who's your top 5 comedians you choose?
At the Fox, dead or alive?
Dead or alive, top 5. Your last dollar to your name.
Bernie Mac. Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
5. Let's see. Chappelle.
Okay.
Jonathan Winters.
Interesting.
Jonathan Winters was hilarious. Hilarious.
Wow, very interesting. Okay,
he was
Jonathan
really
Winters.
good, and I'll go another deep old school one. Buddy Hackett.
Oh, wow.
I saw a Buddy Hackett
Okay.
special as a kid, and it changed my life. He has so many funny jokes and dirty jokes.
Yes.
I was used to seeing him in like Disney movies where he's with the love bug and he's doing all this slapstick stuff, and he had the dirtiest set. He's talking about
Like Bob Saget.
Yeah. I guess it was like Buddy Hackett live from Vegas. I saw on HBO as a kid, and it just cracked me up. He had.
You know what you was laughing at as a kid at that age?
Even if I didn't, I knew it was like naughty.
Right.
So that was Yeah, you don't know Jonathan Winters?
I know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Ani's
Jonathan Winters. Who? Ani.
Yes.
Come on.
Come on, you gotta get more
Google
seasoned.
Jonathan Winters. He said dead or alive. So I went.
You got to do your research.
These are people from my youth that were very funny.
Okay.
And as you know, I am an elderly person, so I'll go back a ways.
So all right, so you remember those names, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So Netflix cut you a check. They want you to produce one live Netflix show. Those people.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 4 positions. One of them gotta get left off. Got a host, opener, headliner, and feature. Who's being left off, and who's gonna be in those other positions?
I think Jonathan Winters is getting left off because he was more of an improv guy than a stand-up guy.
Okay.
And Bernie Mac closed the show.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay.
And Eddie and Chappelle would be in there. I'd probably flip a coin as to who would feature and who would open. Okay. Well, out of respect, you got to have Eddie Murphy feature and Chappelle open, just on age.
And Chappelle would open?
Yeah.
Who would host then? Who's the other guy?
Me, man. Me.
Oh, here you go. They always try that was part of your 5. But that's cool. I like how they always do that shit. Smart.
Yeah.
Smart. Okay.
Dude, just to be on stage with those people?
Hell yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go to some of these topics. Everybody heard the news. Diddy.
Yeah.
Diddy might be getting out. It might look like
Diddy got acquitted.
He might be getting his time served. He getting acquitted
By
of sex
trafficking
and racketeering. And He's only getting convicted of prostitution. Only of being a nasty motherfucker is what he getting charged with. Can't send the man to jail for having fetishes. So, outside of the courtroom, his fans is seen celebrating, taking their clothes off, and shooting themselves up with baby oil and spreading them. Seize out! Take that. Baby oil outside the courtroom. So, you know, I guess it's a happy day in fucking Harlem, in New York, whatever it is. But the questions make you think, who's going back to hang out with Diddy and going back to party with the motherfucker now?
Everybody.
You think everybody gonna come back?
Probably.
It's gonna be immediate, or it's gonna be like a slow comeback?
It's gonna be slow, but he's gonna land it right now.
You think so?
I would hope. I hope he would learn his lesson.
Cassie can't come for sure. That bitch talk too much.
I think what he should do. Is get a hold of the Johnson & Johnson people.
Yeah, he definitely
and cut a baby oil commercial.
He definitely got.
Where he's like, hey, you know, when you're in day 3 of the freak off,
right,
snorting cocaine off a hooker's ass,
dehydrated,
lack of lubrication can be a real downer. That's why I use Johnson & Johnson's baby oil. Keep you slick and shiny.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Everybody will.
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody will.
Yeah.
And people are fake as fuck.
That's true. Outside eye, all their asses. Yeah. For what? They don't care. They gonna go right back to it. The NDA is gonna be a lot more stronger though, goddammit. Hell yeah. Well, hold on now. A lot of people like, I ain't never seen all that shit. He ain't like me.
Didn't need to be like me or get 4, 5 girls. You know what I'm saying? Just marry them all.
Yep.
Become a Mormon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I had that type of money, that's what I would do. I'd get like 4, 5 girls.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all marry each other.
Right.
I marry one.
Yep. Keep the secrets. They can't tell shit.
Way off in Mars or somewhere.
Do your thing.
Do my thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you didn't ride to the, what she said?
Ride for me, fuck you. That's what.
Most of the niggas ain't ride for you. Know that's what it was. You wanted. They was trying to distance themselves as much as possible. I'm sure the only person that was taking his calls was Kanye and his kids. That was it. And Kanye dirty ass is fucking putting the damn audio out. Like, how the fuck you have him sneak into the damn thing talking to you? Allegedly. We heard the shit, but allegedly. And they sued me.
Everything is alleged. Yeah. You're gonna get a cease and desist order in the mail.
You got them.
No shit?
Yeah, we got them. So that's why I said, we don't watch what we say, nigga. Motherfuckers really do be listening.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, yeah, Diddy is, about to be out or do whatever you're going to do. We'll see. All right. So, it says in July, Georgia will become the 18th state with restrictions against pornography.
It's already happened.
I know.
Yeah, this is July.
Let me go. A recent U.S. Supreme Court
what are they doing?
Hold on, I'm going to tell you. Ruling on Friday at 63 decision has paved the way for Georgia's new law passed in 2024, and it will be effective July 1st, 2025. They feel like explicit content on public websites by requiring age verification systems such as submitting a government ID for sites with significant material harmful to minors. The ruling upheld a similar Texas law determined as a violation of the First Amendment, despite challenges from the Free Speech Coalition and Adult Entertainment Group. So now you got to put your damn information up there and say you are 18 and over to watch some naked ass, and they keep filing this shit, and you get to say Pornhub, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No.
You think it's invasion of your privacy?
Absolutely.
Are they infringing on your free speech?
Yeah, I think Republicans on some bullshit. I always want to tell you what to do with your body. You stop at women, goddamn. Don't you bring your ass over here and tell me what to do with me and my meat. Okay? I was on it a couple times, and Pornhub stopped me. It was like fired and stuff. I'm like, God damn it.
Right.
This little white lady on here like, where's your ID? Bitch, this is not beer. Okay?
So you put your ID up there?
Hell no. There is other sites you can go to if you want to and circumvent all that shit.
Yeah, I'm sure VPN. I'm sure with a VPN they wouldn't be able to say. They don't know where you are.
NordVPN.
Yeah.
XNXX, tastyblacks.com. There's tons of these motherfuckers
There's
around.
ways to circumvent it, but I'm ambivalent about this. I don't like anybody infringing on my rights to do what I want to do. However, I don't think it's a good idea for kids to be 2 clicks away from bukkake videos. And the most disgusting shit that you could possibly think of. When I was a kid,
the video or being 2 feet away from bukkake in general. Instead of
the
video.
Well, that would be
being in the
worse.
room is the worst.
That would be worse. That would be much worse. But I don't think that's happening. I do think when they're talking about a male loneliness epidemic, they're talking about kids not losing their virginity until the average is like 18 now. When I was a kid, it was 16.
Shit, 14.
And these kids ain't fucking.
Because they don't have to.
They don't have to. They go on there and they but I think it stunts them socially because they don't actually go through the effort of talking to a woman
and being denied
and wooing a woman and actually having an interaction with another human being, man. It's stunning their growth socially.
Social media does that though.
Yeah, exactly. Social media is another part of that. You don't have to like interact with anybody. You could just find people that say the same dumb shit as you, and spend all your time with them. So you don't have to like expand your mind or consider other people's viewpoints or anything like that. So it's kind of the same thing. It's all there at your fingertips on the phone, and it's we're raising a bunch of socially stunted kids. But yeah, awkward. I've seen some of these kids in high school. Couldn't get laid in a woman's prison with a fistful of pardons. And because they don't have to do it. They just go home and they find that, their favorite MILF porn. And they go, oh no, my stepmom's stuck in the dryer again.
Yeah, that's such bullshit. I love watching though. Bitch, the fucking hole this big. I'm stuck under the bed. Can you help me?
Yeah, so,
hold on, man.
Oh no.
My stepsister wants to lay on my lap and suck my dick. Those are my favorite ones. You want to watch the movie?
So then they go over their friends' house, and their mom's like, "Can you help me? I'm stuck." And they're like, "Here we go. I've seen this one before. Let me help your mom." Let me help your mom. I got this. You go play the video game.
And it's all right there. It's 2 clicks away. So that's why I'm saying maybe this is a step in the right direction. Kind of restricted, if you're under 18. If you're under 18.
You can get fake IDs. I have fake IDs.
I'm sure they can get fake IDs. I'm sure they can get VPN. Kids are so tech savvy, they'll be around there in a second, most of them.
I'm gonna break that.
But all I'm saying is pressure makes diamonds.
I don't think it's for. Now, this is my honest opinion. I don't think it's for to protect kids. I think it's more for the to collect the data.
That's what I was just about to say. That's what it's for.
Probably. Very well could be, man. Very well could be. They're doing scary shit. Palantir and Peter Thiel. Yeah. You see the interview with Peter Thiel? They're like, "Do you think humans should exist?" And he's like, "Well, let me get back to you." They're like, what? Are you fucking kidding me?
You have to come back to me?
This is a guy who doesn't think democracy is a good way to run, a government. He's like, we need a monarch or we need like a corporation, and there's always somebody at the top that calls the shots.
Right.
And he's the guy behind JD Vance. He's the guy behind Palantir. You heard Palantir, the AI company that now has all our data, does the Doge shit, all of it over to Palantir. This is some scary dystopian shit that's going on, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yep. Your grandmama say the end of times, the times is there. This shit feel like a life. We almost in World War III at least 3 times. Motherfuckers be doing too much. Speaking of technology, the CEO of ChatGPT says he's surprised that y'all people really trust this shit. He says, I quote, people have a very high degree of trust in ChatGPT, which is interesting because AI has hallucinations.
Exactly.
He said it should be the tech that you don't trust that much. It's a rare moment of honesty from the top CEO of one of the most used apps right now, reminding users that AI can be powerful, but it's still prone to make mistakes.
Yeah.
And look, I'm a motherfucker tell you, I use ChatGPT. I use shit at work. I've used the shit in arguments before. I've used shit in a lot of shit. What? Like you said, motherfucker, do me.
Yeah.
We'll go a little off rocket.
Trust but verify.
I like the fact that it asks you what kind of tone do you want to use?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Do you want to be
nice? Do you want to be nasty? Do you want to? I'm like, damn, this is good shit. So ChatGPT is very intuitive and it talks. And now the motherfuckers start making images and shit. I've been playing around and fucked around.
You fucking around with Midjourney?
No, I heard about Midjourney. I haven't.
Midjourney, you could put, you could take a picture of someone, put it in there, and say, hey, you put this face on this body, and make it look like this, and then you can take that image and manipulate it any way you want. So you can say, hey, make this person heavier, make this person skinnier, long hair, short hair, whatever you want to do, and it gives you 4 options every time. You pick the best one, and then you shape it into whatever you want.
That's why I'm doing that AI shit. That's why they kept
having you guys put your face on Instagram.
I told these motherfuckers about that.
A new picture.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they just kept making you guys do so AI can learn
with your mustache.
Yeah.
Stupid asses. I ain't do none of that shit.
With your screen thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I never did any of that shit.
What's the new one now? The boyfriend app.
Yeah.
boyfriend filter.
Boyfriend
Donna did that shit. I said, Donna, what the fuck?
The boyfriend walk up, you hug him and everything.
Right.
Like, it's real.
Yeah. You ugly, kiss him, and girlfriend one too. Like, y'all motherfuckers.
See, that's the same. It's the same thing as the porn. It's like it's a computerized version of something that is kind of like a real human interaction, but it's not. And that other, on the computer, that person isn't sentient. They don't have feelings. They can't say no. So we're going down some dark paths these days, man. The technology is it's too damn good. It's too damn good.
Yeah, because they be putting shit on Instagram and stuff like that, and they be looking real as fuck. It be black people cussing out. Like,
yeah, man.
I had to learn how to look what I'm looking for now. Like, that's AI. That shit pretty funny. That's some funny shit.
Yeah.
Like, yo, the McDonald's ones, those McDonald's ones be having me on the floor. You fat motherfucker, you don't eat no more goddamn chicken nuggets. Get your fat sloppy ass the fuck out of here.
Grandma's have meat though.
Oh my god, all that shit is like whoever's making those.
Oh, grandma's talking shit, being really vulgar.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Grandma say,
yeah.
Reason why the men don't take care of y'all like we used to.
You don't cook and fuck.
Y'all don't cook and fuck.
That's my favorite. I repost that on TikTok. I haven't taken it down yet. Surprisingly.
In a way, as a comedian, it's kind of freeing because now you don't have to say it as yourself.
Right.
You can say, "Hey, look, this is an old black woman saying it, so it's funny."
Absolutely.
If I said that, would not fly. Would not fly. You know.
So they get real good with that shit. Hey, I forgot to give a number 678-740-9894. That's 678-740-9894. Let us know about your thoughts on Pornhub being fucked with or AI or some other shit.
Limited.
It's just sad because it's not. It's sometimes in the morning I want to get up when I get ready to go to the office, rub one out.
Stress free.
It's fucking with your morning routine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got up the other morning and there was no Pornhub.
Right.
My whole day was wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
My whole day was wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's some bullshit. It's a lot of
It's
my good
just
ones.
to rub one out and have to go see how your girl feels.
Right.
See what the mood is.
Yep. That's
nah. This bitch on Pornhub don't
right.
fuck about no mood.
Yeah.
Let me get right to it.
Right.
You in the bathroom again? Yes.
Right to it.
Pee in the cup. Pee in the kids' bathroom. I had that conversation a lot of times. Why the fuck every time I gotta go to the bathroom? You in the bathroom? Pee in the kids' bathroom. Shit, I'm almost done. I'm the type of guy I want to do it simultaneously. I want to feel like I'm part of the action. He about to come. I'm about to come to it. Oh, bro, we did it together.
You get real high tech about it.
Oh yeah, like nigga, we did it together.
Man.
Look at us.
I'm sure he appreciates that.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We come bros. We did this shit together.
Sad day in Georgia history.
Yeah. Fucking Georgia. God damn. Y'all always doing some other unnecessary shit. All right. So this gentleman named, I hope I say his name right. Pavel Durov, the millionaire founder of Telegram. Never heard of shit. He has revealed plans to leave his entire $17 billion fortune to more than 100 children that he has fathered.
17 billion?
17 billion for 100 kids.
That's a good cut.
Both through relationships and anonymous sperm donations. In a recent interview with the French magazine Le Point, Durov, who was only 40 years old, stated he has legally structured a will that ensures that all of his 106 children will inherit equal shares of his wealth. Their inheritance will, however, not be accessible for another 30 years.
And what are they getting today? All those baby mamas, what are they getting today?
Nothing.
Nothing. Pablo's a deadbeat dad.
Yeah, they wait.
He ain't spending no time. He ain't giving no money. But he's like, as soon as I'm dead,
in 30 years, you can get it. You be 50. You'll be able to spend your fortune.
Probably get about 16 million apiece.
I don't know. Elon is the same way. Tech bros wanting to repopulate the earth with their offspring.
100 kids.
This is what happens when young men don't get laid off enough. In high school, Pavel and Elon couldn't get laid at all.
Yep.
He had no attention from the ladies.
Deadbeats.
They got older. They got a shit ton of money. All of a sudden, they're pretty handsome.
Now, let me ask you a question. Is it that kids are being awkward and they can't get it, or they're saying, if I just get enough money like Elon, I can spend it?
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yeah. That's capitalism.
Right.
Yeah.
If I get as much money, I ain't got to
say no. If I get $4 or $5 billion.
4 or 5 billion. You don't even need that much, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You could be 1,000. You could be 1,000 there and get some ass.
That'd be structured.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
Well, there's a quality issue there too.
Right.
There's a
It's a lot
quality
of $40
issue.
you got to divide evenly.
I know, but you look at Jeff Bezos. He just got married. Dude rented out Venice for his wedding. He rented a city. He rented a city for his goddamn wedding. I love the progression of like these tech bros from the 90s when they were being hailed as these genius entrepreneurs. You saw Jeff Bezos, Elon, you know, receding hairline, they're pasty white because they've been sitting in front of a computer their whole goddamn life. Yep. And now you see them, they've got trainers, they got nutritionists, they're tan, they're fit, they got hair plugs. You know, they spend $1 million to get from a 3 to a 5. But you know, money changes everything. Money changes everything.
I got something about Bezos too. I'm glad you said it. Good segue. Jeff Bezos says he won the lottery with his mom. He said she was the one that invested him at 17, took him to night school, and later invested and put $245,000 of her own savings into Amazon.
Yeah. Imagine what that's worth now. Probably, yeah. Imagine what that's worth now. Dude, I remember after the dot-com bubble popped, I remember looking at the Amazon stock. It was trading like 32. And going, I can't believe if people are going to buy shit on the internet, that Amazon is not going to be a leader in the future.
Shit.
But I just lost my ass on the dot-com bubble. Right. So I, you know, and
I got one.
And I was like, I'm done. I'm not even gonna bother. But I remember thinking that very thing is like, I can't see Amazon not being a leader in this thing.
Right.
Fucking.
I got one better for you. A friend of mine was buying Google when it was 99 cents.
Yeah.
You need to get on this Google. I was like,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man.
He good.
Right.
He's real good.
Real good. I think he bought like 1,000 shares.
Yeah.
He ain't worked a day in his life in a long time.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, he's super good.
He's
God.
Like, please buy Google, man. Just buy 500 shares, like $500 worth.
Mm-hmm.
For what?
Yeah.
That shit ain't gonna last.
What does it do?
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
I tell people all the time, Google was Ask Jeeves before the motherfucker. That's all the shit was.
Right.
If y'all remember, if you old school, when the beginning and end of the Ask Jeeves was shit, and all of a sudden, here come Google.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I remember Ask Jeeves. I remember Alta Vista.
Yep.
Web crawler.
Mm-hmm.
All these 90s search engines, and it was all competing. And Google showed up. And they figured out the algorithm. They figured out the way to give people what they want, and then sell space to play stuff and ads. And the rest is history, man.
Don't reinvent the wheel. Just make that motherfucker better. So yeah, Jeff Bezos said his mom's invested $245,000 of all her shit, her pension, her savings, everything. Come on, son.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, women, niggas, moms be behind him. Y'all gotta start giving up your savings and shit. See, I could
make sure make sure your son has a good idea.
Yeah.
You don't fuck around and piss away your money on your dumbass son.
To your baby daddy, your tax return, he flips the shit. Supposedly. I got 3 bricks, bitch. All I gotta do is sell this shit. We gonna be good.
Oh, jeez.
No, we not. No, we not. Not at all.
Yeah.
So, and Jace Bezos' wife, you know, obviously she's good, but her ass, I don't know what kind of dick. Ex-wife, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
ex-wife. I don't know what kind of dick that damn gym teacher is giving her that makes her want to give all her shit away, but she been giving the fuck out of that one.
She's a philanthropist.
She's not with him no more?
They got divorced.
Oh, they actually got married?
Yeah, they got married. I think he got like something like couple million.
He probably said, "Let me hurry up and marry this motherfucker before she starts giving money."
Well, you gotta have at that level. You gotta have a prenup, and people should expect.
Worth $45 billion.
Right.
Yeah.
For 4% of
right.
B billion.
4%.
It's nuts, man. It's an insane amount of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So stick with the motherfucker. I be trying to tell you, I gotta suck some dick. You might come out and work in your favor. I never know. Never know. All right. So a man who sneaked into a stable and had sex with a Shetland pony has avoided jail. Damien Ogor, 43 years old, was captured on CCTV walking with intent towards the stables before emerging.
Walking with intent.
Emerging from
that's a crime?
Right. Emerging from the stable 10 minutes later without any trousers on. So you walk in there with intent, very intensely, into a stable with a bunch of baby horses, ponies.
Yeah.
And
see, that's the key. That's the key. This is like child rape because it's a Shetland pony. He wouldn't fuck with like a real size horse that could defend itself.
You gotta say grape.
Oh, yeah.
Grape?
Yeah, you can't say the word.
Can't say the word.
I can't say the real word. Like unalive. You gotta.
Okay. Gotcha.
So yeah.
But yeah, Shetland pony.
Yeah.
That's worse.
Yeah. You're a horse fucker.
Yeah.
You're a horse fucker.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst. Right? Yeah. Cream pie ponies, man. It's a pony somewhere at a kid's birthday party shooting out white shit. No one knows where the fuck they come from.
Oh, goodness sakes.
Leftovers from last night. Leftovers from last night's shenanigans.
Lucy Liz said, "This man looks like he could have been Michael poor son. Or a pretty Italian lady.
So stupid.
So you rap for a son with a pretty Italian lady. Mm-hmm.
He's so stupid. Oh shit. All right, what else we got? We got all right, so new Georgia law again, another Georgia law bans public school students in kindergarten through 8th grade from using their cell phones in school. I don't have no problem with that.
Yeah, I got no problem with that at all.
I have no problem with that.
You know, take a break, kids. You don't need that. You don't need that at school.
They said they minimize the distractions in classroom, boost academic performance, and reduce cyberbullying across younger students. Yep. This shit should have been passed a long time ago. I'm not against that because it do be some type of bullying on there. They do be distracted. I've been in classes where I'm sitting there, you know, with my daughter in 3rd grade and motherfuckers on their phone in 3rd grade just chilling.
Yeah.
Like,
what are they doing?
You ain't paying attention to your spelling. That's why you suck at spelling. So, yeah, that's the law that I can stand behind, Georgia. Good job on that shit. Don't tell me what to do with my damn meat, but tell these kids what to do with their goddamn iPhones, okay?
All they're doing is making sure you're old enough to like have the right material to play with your meat.
I'm not in 3rd grade. They better not.
Not better than grade.
Shit, you can get access to damn anything at this time.
Let's say, yeah, he a side son.
He a side. You say it's a what?
A side son.
You say you a side son. Lucy Liz on fire right now. Mm-hmm. All right, what else we got? Shit. Oh, a police officer. I want to say it's Korea. It was an Asian dude. It looked like it was a Korea street. A police officer gives a piggyback ride to an elderly man struggling across a busy road. Would you ever give a piggyback ride to an older person because they struggling?
If I was a public servant, like a police officer,
or just in general, in general, you see an older lady that's been trying to cross the street on Peach Street. She's on Peach Street Road. She's busy. She trying to cross the street.
I don't know if I could get an old woman to wrap her legs around my back and cross the street. It'd probably be like assault in some way. I don't know. I don't know if that'd be.
You're not going to jail.
I would help an old lady cross the street, but force her to jump on my big ass back.
You could get away with it bigger than I would.
She bust a hip.
It was like he's kidnapping a white lady.
I wear a size 52 jacket, so
trying to go around your shoulders.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work. yeah. So
that's funny. All right, well, being a police officer helping a dude cross the street with piggyback, that was crazy. You're a police officer, just stand in front of the street and tell motherfuckers stop.
Right. Stop the traffic.
The fuck we doing?
Yeah.
You just superb. They just want your back, nasty ass. This is what happens when you don't have Pornhub in Asian countries. Cause they block the internet. You get dirty old man nuts in your back instead of just stopping traffic like a regular human being.
But it's blurred out.
Right. It's pixelated.
It's blurred out.
It's pixelated. I hate that shit. That's
you can't actually see it.
Ever. Yep. And they be having interest in shit like this motherfucker just rubbing a girl's vagina in the subway, and it should be pixelated.
That's what you're into, the subway.
I like public sex.
Remind me not to ride Marta with you.
You can't even watch the cartoons because it's pixelated. I want to see a 7-penis dragon.
Right.
Tentacles.
Right.
What the hell? Japan is an interesting place, man. Japan is an interesting place.
Tentacles.
Tentacles.
Shit's crazy.
The fuck?
The anime, the hentai, y'all motherfuckers is wild. Tentacles, monsters, all type of shit. All that cosplay shit is nasty
out
work.
there, man.
Nasty work. Ain't nothing like watching Michael Myers fuck the shit out of some chick. He's about to stab her. He be like, hold on.
Or the devil come out and he's got tentacles. He's got a strap up. And he's got 8 other tentacles put it everywhere else.
Right.
Great. Goodness sakes.
Yes.
That's a lot to keep track of.
Man, let me tell you, I gotta stop fucking with our shit. You see how creative this shit is, right?
Right.
Stop. Now you gotta be stuck with Twitter.
Now it's gonna be angry as road rage. Nobody's gonna be able to get off before they go to work. Man.
How many damn potential shooters y'all gonna stop because they busy? They ain't got no time. They got no more energy. They're done. They're done.
It broke when I said
I was.
It is a stress reliever.
It
is a stress reliever. Mm-hmm.
Y'all fucking up. I be trying to tell you. I tell women all the time. You see a dude come in the damn building, he got a motherfucking trench coat on, some shit like that. Hurry up and jerk his ass off real quick.
Or at least show him your titties.
Something. Do an intervention.
Distract him.
Save the world. You like, hey.
Hey.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. That's right. Especially with all these dudes are incels now. You guys, they literally can't get laid.
Right.
So they're pissed off at the world. Right. And now they're gonna shoot up someplace.
Right.
Holy shit.
And this is why I said it, because when you have all these damn Taliban, all kinds of shit like that, who are willing to die for 72 virgins, motherfuckers, virgins here, just show your titties.
Yeah.
Just suck him off. He just wants 72 bitches that's willing to give him whatever you want. He's gonna die in the afterlife and go, why? What if it's 72 ugly bitches? Like, I done did it for nothing.
There's a reason why they're virgin.
No A cups though, please.
Yeah, no, keep the A cups, you damn. Keep them shits. Go fucking.
It might set them off.
Right. Pure areolas
like,
and nipples.
Why is she showing me this little man chest?
Yes.
Like,
that's the worst porn ever. Big ass areolas and fucking hard ass nipples. Get out of here. Look like a fucking coat hanger. Like a coat rack. Get out of here. Nasty ass shit. Alright, what we got? It says 57% of people believe that they would survive a zombie apocalypse right now. If someone was to pop off, they think they'll survive that shit. They ready.
I'd survive.
You think you will survive? How long do you think you will survive?
I don't know, man, but like I said, I got too many damn kids. I gotta survive, otherwise they're fucked. So you know, I got that. A lot of my life is around. I got too many damn kids, so I've got to do this. Like, I used to work in a place where they had a lot of thought-provoking questions they would ask you in different training things, and one of them was, if we were stranded on a desert island with you, what should we know about you? And I was like, I'll eat you if I have to.
And I don't mean sexually.
No, I mean,
I really eat you.
Look, I got these kids. I've got to go feed them. I got to get off this damn island. And, you know, I'll eat you if I have to. I didn't last at that job very long.
They were like, wait a minute.
they're like,
who got Jeffrey Dahmer the job?
Say he was a cannibal? Right. Yeah, so... I mean, a lot of my decisions are based on I gotta feed these kids.
What did he say?
Loose Liz said there is definitely a lack of virgins. People fucking for light meals, weed, and ride home.
And a ride home.
What Slick said above that?
She said nothing about that.
Oh, okay.
She said I need to call if something go wrong. Talking about with the kids. No,
gotcha.
Instagram is about
okay, gotcha.
We be on the sun.
Yeah. I've been trying to understand how long behind because I'm drinking beer now.
It's about 30 seconds,
But I mean, I think I survive apocalypse. I think I love Walking Dead. It's one of my favorite shows. I love all zombie shit. Let me just say that. Everything. I gotta watch the 28 years later now.
I want to check that out too. Did you see 28 Days Later, the first one in the series?
Absolutely.
First zombie movie that scared me. You know why? They were fucking fast.
Not worse. It can't be worse than the other one.
28 days later, they were running at you like
The other one was who? The one with Brad Pitt.
That was way later though.
They were way faster.
That was way later. World War Z.
World War Z.
Yeah, that happened like I don't know how many years later, but 28 days. 28
they were
days
faster
later,
in 28 days.
They were like running at you real fast.
Fast
like,
smoke.
Shit.
I would not outrun you, motherfuckers. Zombies. I'm gonna die. Wasn't they running like that on I Am Legend? I thought I Am Legend. It was fast as fuck too.
Yeah, I Am Legend. Yeah, I guess that is a zombie movie in there.
Yeah.
But that was more recent.
Yeah.
Lucy said, I'm not surviving. I'm dying ASAP.
See, I've known a lot of people.
Let me tell you something. If I'm around you, I'm throwing your ass in front of you as a decoy. You are dying ASAP because I was like, hey. That's right into the mother. I need a good head start.
Yeah, it's I've heard people say that, you know, the zombie apocalypse, I want to go first, or if there's a nuclear war, I hope the bomb lands on my house, you know, because they just want to make sure they're gone. I just can't get behind that, man. I'm going to find a way to survive. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to find a way. I might end up...
repopulate the earth.
Yeah. Somebody.
Somebody's gonna somebody got to tell the story. I remember the day 2 years ago, this shit was all gone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But me, your mom, and 106 kids over here.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, bring your 106 kids through.
We don't say the word incest. We just don't say it.
Right.
Don't say it.
Yeah.
Sure, he cross-eyed it, but don't worry about that. You see shit differently. That's
don't worry about it.
No, the fuck you not. I'm trying to be the zombie friend. I'll snitch you out.
You think Zombie is sitting here taking information from live motherfuckers? You a goddamn Scooby snack to that motherfucker.
Yeah. They don't take notes. They don't take notes.
He there sniffing your ass like, hey, you know I'm a zombie, right, bitch? You know I'm gonna eat your ass, right?
So, Walking Dead.
I love this show.
I was into Walking Dead until they killed off my man, the Korean dude, the really nice guy. What's his name? Glenn.
Yeah.
I love Glenn.
They killed Glenn.
I love Glenn. They killed Glenn, and they killed the big white dude that was basically there for comic relief.
Yeah, because
and
Glenn was rough.
Negan came in with the baseball bat. And I was like, "This is just too dark, man. There's nothing fun about this anymore."
The rest of the motherfucker's face getting bitten off wasn't dark for you. The bat shit.
Well, there was still some comedy. Along the way. And once that happened, there was no humor in it anymore, and it was just too dark. I had to stop. And now they got 19 spin-offs and like every single character. It's like the Marvel universe now. They've turned it into this whole thing.
Yeah.
So
some of them are trash. You could keep that. I think I watched the Michonne and what's his face one, and I watched the Negan and the other lady one. But outside of the rest of them, I thought
somebody told me Negan has this redemptive arc where he becomes a good guy or becomes the hero or something like this, and I was like, he's a good guy. The dude who played him though is a great actor.
Very good actor.
He was in The Watchmen.
Yes.
He played the comedian in The Watchmen.
Yeah.
He's really good. I like him.
Yeah, he is a good actor. Daryl had his own. I don't like Daryl's version. They could have kept his shit too.
Loose, they say you and I both. When they killed me and I left.
That's right.
Fuck the whole show.
I love me some Glenn. I love me some Glenn. Yeah, he was the heart of that show.
Glenn was. He just had she had the baby yet, right? Oh, she was pregnant.
Probably just pregnant.
She did that. He did that shit in front of her too. I was like, he killed her right in front of her with the bat.
Yeah,
that shit was graphic.
That's not fun.
Yeah, that shit was wild. That was a good show though, man. I'm fucking around. Zombie apocalypse, y'all gotta get your guns ready, get all that shit ready, because you never know.
You guys see Shaun of the Dead?
I did.
Shaun of the Dead is hilarious because the zombies are slow. You got a cricket bat, you can rule the world.
Yeah.
Just bashing dumb motherfuckers. Shaun of the Dead was really funny.
Shit, that shit was.
Yeah.
She said disrespect. Yeah, I mean, I think my first movie was watching with my mom was the Dawn of the Dead, the Light of the Living Dead, all that old shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember watching Dawn of the Dead, and the zombies like broke through a wall of a house.
Yep.
And I was like,
wait the fucking minute.
They don't need a window or a door?
No.
Yep. Holy shit.
Yes. That's to be scared of.
Like, oh,
yes.
Damn.
That's the shit you scared of.
They just walk through the wall? Yeah, that's
and them shit was graphic back then in the 80s and 90s.
Black and white. I remember black and white shit from
motherfuckers
earlier than that.
Ripping flesh off you, watching rip. Like, God damn.
And that was real effects too. That was no CGI.
Nope.
It's gory, man.
Yeah. So. All right. So do you motherfuckers think y'all gonna make it? All right. Well, I guess. Fuck. We'll see. All power to you, mother 43 motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers are decoys. Let me tell you that right now. I'm looking through. Let me see a slow motherfucker.
Yeah.
Go without me, nigga. You ain't have to tell me twice. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Zombieland was funny too. Did you guys see Zombieland?
Zombieland was
Woody Harrelson and Michael Cera.
Double tap.
Yeah, double tap and do your cardio.
Right.
He just runs like 2 laps and comes up behind the zombie. Bow. Yeah.
Zombieland was
That's
fun.
good stuff.
I forgot about Zombieland. All right, let's end the show. Go ahead, give everybody your social media stuff and wherever, all your stuff you're going to be at.
I am RJ Panetti anywhere that you want to look. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, RJPANETTI. And I host a open mic in Roswell, Georgia at the Aurora Cineplex every first and third Saturday of the month. And I would love for you to come out. And if you're a comedian, come participate. If you're not a comedian, come watch. It's a lot. You can sign up on a link that I send out about 2 weeks before the show.
Okay. All right.
So just hit me up on any of these places, and I'll send you the link.
Nice. All right, Mr. Panetti, thank you for being on the show.
All right, man. Appreciate the opportunity.
Not a problem. Definitely go to Aurora. It's a good time. I've been a couple of times before outside the crowd. There's some funny motherfuckers that come through there for real. If you have missed this episode for whatever reason, I don't know why that would be. You can catch Mr. Panetti on SoundCloud, Mixcloud, iTunes, Google Play, Facebook, Misfits of Comedy, Instagram, Misfits of Comedy, YouTube, Misfits of Comedy. Roku TV, Amazon, we on everything. All right, we've been on everything for a long period of time, 30 plus platforms. And there's absolutely no reason why you can't be in your car listening to the show or at work. Could I be at work sometimes listening and watching myself like, damn, that was some funny shit. Okay, so do the exact same thing. Braiding your daughter's hair, whatever it is, cussing your baby daddy out, whatever it does.
That floats your boat. Time, you know.
However you want to spend your time. We are all major podcast shit, all right? But until then, catch you same next week, next Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Also watch all the other shows on this platform, man. We are rocking from Sunday to Sunday, every day, all day, every week. There's a lot of good other shows as well. All right, but until then, peace.
Chris Classic 2016. First of all, I'm a New York nigga. New kicks, new chicks, and new fitted. You could put me anywhere, I'ma kick it. 125th G-Dep, let's get it. I hate when niggas say you make real hip-hop. I will still fuck your bitch in Gucci flip-flops. The problem is if I say anything intelligent, you call it conscious like it's somehow not relevant. I agree that this ain't really for KOD, but say la vie out the bows in the SUV. On my way to the Black Oscars, the late Oscar Grant is getting the honor. Somebody tell Ryan Coogler he's a monster. And Magic and Jordan will be the sponsors. The great Quincy Jones will pick the artist for the Robert Glasper Ensemble.